On today's episode of Design vs. Design, we are taking two creative weirdos and putting them side by side in their own empty white rooms to see who can pull off the best room transformation.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be what it looks like in my head.
We're partnering with Ashley HomeStore, where our contestants will have 1 hour to shop till they drop.
Hey guys! Oh my God! Oh.
And only 1 day to implement their design.
You only have 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Hannah.
With me and Joey as their mentors, these contestants better pull their rooms together in time for our esteemed panel of judges.
I could live in both of these rooms so easily.
To pick one winner who will win a $1,000 gift card. But there's always a catch, and today we're further challenging our contestants by giving them a specific design style to stick to.
On your marks, get set.
Shah!
So get your tape measures out and your creative weirdo thinking caps on, because this is Design vs. Design.
And the winning designer is... Hello everyone! Oh my gosh, welcome back. We are doing our second episode of Design vs. Design.
Guys, this is the show where we take two of you creative weirdos, head-to-head, design challenge, empty rooms.
And I don't always love competition when it comes to creativity because you guys know all creative voices and perspectives are valid. However, we will be picking a winner.
Before we get started with the episode, guys, make sure and hit that subscribe button. If you aren't already subscribed, hit it. Join the Creative Weirdo family. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Hit the bell.
Ding, 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 because we have so many fun videos planned for you guys. You won't want to miss them, including this one. Let's meet the contestants. We haven't met them yet.
Hi, Mr. Kate. My name is Ashley. I am 29 years old. I live here in downtown Los Angeles. My husband and I are originally from the Midwest. Shout out to Ohio. But we've lived in LA for about 5 years now, and I would love to be on the next Design vs. Design challenge. I am the ultimate creative weirdo. Literally, DIY is in my DNA. I have been obsessed with design and decor and interior decorating my whole life. You guys are such an inspiration to me, so hopefully see you guys later.
Hi, Mr. Kate. My name is Hannah. I am a 24-year-old singer-songwriter and brand new mommy. This is my daughter, Eliza. She's 3 months old. I got into interior design after my husband and I got married. We renovated our townhouse. We just finished doing her nursery, and it was so much fun, and I can't wait to do more projects like it. So pick us! Yay!
Nice to meet you.
Good, how are you?
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Hi!
All right, so you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah, you nervous?
Yep. I'm a little sweaty. That's good.
So here's the deal. You guys, there's these two empty rooms behind us. You're gonna have a day to design and shop and a day to install. And one of you gals is gonna win a $1,000 gift card.
Ballin'.
But there's no losers because both of your designs are gonna be donated to A Sense of Home, which is this really cool charity that helps individuals who have aged out of the foster care system.
Yeah, very special. Make it good, make it good. Oh my gosh, guys, we are so amped to be doing another episode of Design vs. Design. Ashley and Hannah, they submitted videos. They're not professional designers, they're aspiring, which is awesome. But this time we want to just have them step it up a little bit as designers. So obviously these rooms are blank. The challenge is going to be to make them into bedrooms. A lot of times your clients don't have the same personal style as you do, so you have to decorate and channel them. I like to think of myself as a chameleon, you know, channel a bunch of different styles. So a bedroom in a modern take on a farmhouse design, okay, and a bedroom, and the rest is up to you.
I am from Texas, so I'd like to think I know how to do this.
I'm actually really excited that we are designing a bedroom. I'm a little nervous to be going up against a Texas girl for farmhouse style, but I feel confident. I feel like I can take it on.
All right, so we're gonna give you a clipboard, a tape measure, some paper, and some paint decks.
Paint fan deck. You guys have half an hour to go in there and measure and come up with the general layout. Of course, Joey and I are here as your mentors. We are not the judges.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
You excited?
Yes.
All right, let's get it in here.
It's you. Oh.
Design versus design on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Design versus design!
Joey, you need hand lotion.
Go. Go.
So the room is actually pretty symmetrical with both of the windows on either side. So I feel really confident about the size and the shape of the room. I think what it's gonna come down to for me is the different types of furniture that I can find to kind of help meld it all together.
Modern farmhouse is the aesthetic I would like to think my house has. I like stuff, so I tend to overbuy. So I'm gonna try to be on the minimal side of things.
Hannah! Hi! How's it going?
It's going good.
We wanna just hear what you're thinking.
Okay, my first instinct is to do a chalkboard feature wall.
Oh my God, fun.
So this will be like the focal point.
Yep.
And everything is kind of serving to look that way.
And I like a dark wall at the back to anchor it.
What are you thinking for paint color for these walls?
I think just like an off-white, which I think will just kind of keep it bright in here since we have such a dark feature wall.
I was worried that everyone's gonna just want to paint their walls white, but immediately Hannah says she's gonna paint one of her walls chalkboard black paint, which is great.
awesome,
That's such a
yeah.
bold choice to just start off this challenge.
Totally.
So that one.
I actually just used this color in a room recently.
Oh, nice.
It's beautiful.
I noticed on your drawing that you also have some accessory lighting on here. We are in a set, but we can rig lighting,
Okay.
so
Awesome.
if you
I
want
was
to do lighting.
thinking a chandelier, minimal chandelier over the bed.
Obviously, we built these 2 rooms for the purpose of them designing these spaces. It is open on one side of the room, but they have to still treat it like a 360 room. So we're also giving them the option to hang lighting over the top of the bed or around the windows, etc., just to have some overhead lighting as well.
Young adults who've transitioned out of the foster care system is kind of the client, right?
Yeah.
Great.
They are ultimately gonna get the
Yes.
room, so absolutely.
Well, I was thinking of doing like a desk because they might be students.
Okay.
Love
so
that idea.
maybe section of shiplap, maybe like there for like
I like
feature
that.
behind the desk.
Because you have the anchoring wall situation happening there, then the shiplap becomes a little center moment for the desk. It'll distinguish the 2 areas in a nice way.
I love that Hannah is taking cues from the Sense of Home charity.
It's great. No, as a designer, you always want to personalize your space in some way, know who you're designing for, or in this particular case, cast that person, make up that individual, so that, yeah, you can bring in those personal touches.
And then I was wondering if I would be allowed to bring some plants from home, like,
Of course.
like propagations. Okay.
Ooh, propagation.
I'm a plant lady.
I love it. These are all really great ideas. I feel great about where you're going.
Let's go check in with Ashley.
Let's check in with Ashley and then we'll go
head out to the
shopping.
store.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm so excited. Good choices.
Good job.
Here's your paint fan deck. Okay. Ashley.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going gray.
It's going great. I like that.
It's going great.
It's going green gray. So I'm really drawn towards this comfort gray. I think I'm just kind of addicted to the name because it kind of speaks to our bedroom. And then
No,
also,
the names can sway you. I get
sure.
swayed for sure.
and then contented.
So let's see those 2.
They're pretty
very
similar.
similar.
This is like a little
More
greener.
green.
Let's go for comfort.
Great.
Build this thing for comfort.
Yes, I love it.
All right,
Okay,
comfort
great.
gray it is.
I do love that Ashley went for the green colored gray for her walls. I think that'll be a really beautiful contrast to Hannah's room.
How are you with the whole like farmhouse thing? Like, do you like that style? Is that your style?
It's not my go-to style. My style is definitely more leaning towards mid-century furniture pieces. Kind of taking a turn to rustic farmhouse is gonna be a challenge for me. So I'm thinking definitely want to play up the symmetry of the windows. If possible, I definitely want to do maybe some like hanging pendant lights instead of like a table lamp to give it that
So
modern
hanging
feel.
pendant lights in front of the window. So you're thinking the bed.
Yeah, bed
wall.
here.
The fact that they're both putting their beds in the same spot in the rooms will really make them need to stand out other places.
Right, they'll be that much easier to directly compare to each other.
Depending on what's available at the store, will kind of determine the height of the dresser that I want to do and kind of how it bakes into the bed. On the opposing side, I want to have like just a little like maybe vanity or desk area, you know, just have like a little space to themselves to kind of work or get ready or whatever it is. So
Ashley seems very relaxed, which like is great. Good for her. I need tips because I'm never relaxed.
I would love to do like some sort of like living wall, maybe above the bed or maybe above the little get ready station to kind of give it that like natural, calming feel to kind of play up the greenish hue to the walls and again, make it feel like gender neutral and give it personality.
I
like
love
So
that.
when you say a living wall, are you picturing like something that you're going to build?
I don't know if it's gonna be like multiple shelves stacked on each other and then I just like cover them in like hanging plants and things. I don't know, I just want like a wow factor when you walk into the room.
Right,
So that's
right.
probably gonna be like my wow factor personality moment.
I love that.
All right, so grab your paint deck. We'll
All
get
right.
those paint colors going.
Yep, our crew will get these started.
Hannah, let's go. We're going shopping.
Shopping!
All right, guys.
Ooh.
Welcome to Ashley HomeStore.
Welcome to my store.
This is your store for the next hour.
Okay, this place is a mecca for like so many beautiful things. Literally, they can decorate the entire room from floor to ceiling here. So that's great because that's what they have to do.
They have this new Main and Mason line, which is really tapped into that modern farmhouse look.
Yep, you can really see it around us. And what's great is they have a lot of different finishes to the wood. It's a very organic, family-friendly line. It's perfect for the modern farmhouse vibe.
All right, 1 hour.
One?
You guys got it.
1 hour. Ready? On your
right.
marks, get set.
Shot!
Go.
Okay. Ooh!
We'll be here if you need us.
Oh, this is good. Oh, that she took the lumbar pillow already.
There's so much stuff. This is cute. I'm a little bit stressed because there are about 2.7 million items in this store.
There are so many different takes on the same style, different variations of things. Oh, wow. Do you want to come home with me? I think you do.
I like these. I found this cream colored bed that I'm really excited about. I think it's gonna look great against the black chalkboard wall. I think this is my bed.
I really love the bed I chose. There are certain little details of it that kind of remind me of a sliding barn door, but since it's so big, it's really important for me to find other elements that kind of soften it since the bed feels so masculine.
Okay, so obviously Joey and I are here as the mentors, so we're kind of helping them along, splitting up. I'm carrying a bunch of throw blankets. They make great scarves.
There are so many rug options. It's actually very stressful trying to pick one, especially when I'm not sure what I want to use textile-wise with my pillows. I'm hoping that I will at least like one of them, because one is all I need.
Oh my gosh, this stool is perfect. It has those metal hardware elements that are gonna look so great next to the bed. And if they don't end up working for a nightstand, I can totally use them as the desk or vanity chair as well.
Hannah.
Hannah!
How's it going?
Good.
Ooh! Okay.
Oh, did you find your desk?
Okay, I think I found my desk.
This is perfect. So then with the shiplap, do you want it to be the same width as this or wider?
Maybe if we do a border, have it just outside, and then the actual shiplap would be flush with this.
How's your hunt for like big stuff going? Like you have a bed?
Good, I got the bed. I think I'm gonna do the white crisscross paneling.
Pretty.
Or like the
Okay.
kind of off-white. I think that would look good against the chalkboard.
Yeah, I like that texture on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I saw a mirror, a circle mirror with like a leather strap, that I was thinking this could be like a
Cute.
desk / vanity.
Okay, love that.
And then have the shiplap going out. And that
is
way
it
the
big
motif.
or how?
I think it was like flat.
Okay. Those walls are fairly high,
Right.
The windows are fairly tall. I don't want you to be too diminutive with your artwork or wall items, right? So that's fine. You know, I would have other things elsewhere, bigger art, a bigger floor mirror. I'm just throwing things out there.
What do you think of that mirror right there?
Ooh, I
actually?
love that. That's very
Is it-
farmhouse.
Farmhouse, but also kind of would be a vanity
Oh!
like look right here.
So it's a multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
I love that. I love that. Great. Look at you, thinking on your feet. Wham, bam, change your mind. There we go.
That
Better
one.
size. I love it.
Do you have any like emergencies or any like big questions you have right now?
Shelving.
I'll find shelving.
Okay, Joey's finding shelving. I picked? Ashley!
Hey guys!
Oh my God!
Oh, let me help you.
Whoops!
I think you're about done,
That's
huh?
actually how I shop as well.
This is cool. It's like
I love this bed. I'm actually really glad that you picked.
it's like a barn doors.
Yeah.
No, I love that
that.
metal element.
And I feel like I can have a lot of fun playing with this hardware to kind of accent like the light that I'm gonna do and maybe a lot of like accessories on like the dresser or the shelf. So
Let me ask you a question now.
yes.
Are you getting this? Well, you are now, because you only have 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Hannah. 10 minutes, Hannah.
I need help finding a rug.
Let's go, rugs.
Rug, let's go.
This way! Okay, I'm coming! Oh, rugs.
Kate's happy place.
I love a rug. I could spend all day in here, guys.
Look, vertical rug cuddles.
Oh my God, a rug sandwich! Cuddle, Joey, get in here! We've never
see you
done a
later.
rug sandwich!
I guess, come on.
Oh, I'm in.
Guys, ultimate rug cuddle. Vertical rug cuddles.
This is iconic! Okay. Whoa, but speaking of, this one's actually
Yeah, that one's really nice.
I
What
love
vibe
that
are you going
vibe.
Do you think this is too dark for the bed though?
No, the contrast is awesome.
I think I'm gonna go with the 8x10. I just feel like the bed is so big and heavy, it needs something to like stand
Substantial,
on.
absolutely. No, scale is really, really important. I mean, this is also very luxurious
The
too.
fluffy, that's
Yeah.
the one I was leaning towards.
Oh, well, hello.
The
Why don't you
fluffy.
just take both? We like options.
Let's do the fluffy and the stripes.
Perfect.
Both 8x10s.
Done.
Let's
Floor.
gather in the front, because you only have a couple minutes left. So.
All right. Oh,
All right.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
I don't know how
Everyone's
to get the
sweating.
rugs. Rug person.
Hello. We are here to interrupt you because we have a big secret.
Oh, well, it's not
To
really a
release.
secret.
It's not
I'll
a-
tell you. We're launching memberships!
What the heck does that mean? It's really easy to find. There's a big join button now on our channel. You guys just click that and you can sign up to be a member. And we're so excited about it because it's giving us an opportunity to just bring you guys more special curated content and connect with you.
Well, here's the question. Mr. K, why would I want to become a member when I'm already a subscriber and I get so much great content for free?
Free. Good
That's a good question.
Don't worry. We are going to obviously be continuing to bring you
Nothing is going to
the
change.
same content. We're not going to change anything on our actual channel. We're just going to bring you more. So if
More?
you join,
Like
more.
what?
Well, what you asked, Joey.
This is big.
This is really big, and we were like, oh my gosh, should we do this? Should we do this?
Vlogs!
So you guys have been asking for us to vlog for so long. We were always like, oh my gosh, should we, shouldn't we? We don't know. We did some shopping vlogs like back in the day, which a lot of you liked, but we were like, we just want to keep giving you guys these big TV quality content. But there is a lot of stuff that goes along behind the scenes, like the design process, the shopping, just our general life. So we're really excited to bring you guys vlogs to all of our members. So that's going to be super exciting, super exclusive content for you. And what else, Joey? Live chat! This is a place where we get to connect with you, submit your design questions on the live chat, submit any questions. Like, we want to be open books for you guys. So those will be really fun.
Also, as a member, you get to have
Emojis and
badges.
badges, and these are custom. They're so creative, weirdo inspired, cute. You guys are gonna love these. And these are just to signify fun and also how long you've been a member.
Those will show up when you're commenting on our videos,
pick which
so
emoji you
everyone
want.
will know that you're a member. What else? Discount code!
Oh yeah, discount code!
Kudos, I like a discount code.
So you guys know we have a shop. I don't know if you know that, but we do. We make all kinds of products, including these freckles. Hello, freckle beauty marks. So you members will be receiving exclusive discount codes throughout the year to use on your purchases, so that's pretty fun. You guys will also be able to obviously access the community page and exclusive updates and conversations with us on all the community posts, and that's all on the membership back end once you join. It's really easy to figure out. So it's only $4.99 a month, which is like less than your daily venti, you know, favorite drinky thingy at your local coffee shop. No, we really hope that it's affordable for those of you that want to join, and we really will work hard on our end to make sure that it's fun, awesome content that you guys can soak up and get inspired by. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you over on our community. Yeah!
Yay, my legs are burning. Oh,
Bye. Oh yeah,
ow.
Joey has to crouch. Thank you. This is actually what it would look like.
Guys, time's up. Time's up.
Time's up.
Why are you behind the couch?
Transported.
Time traveled.
Time travel!
Time's up!
Time's up, travel!
Stop, Ashley, stop shopping. Hannah, come on.
Okay.
All right.
You guys feel good?
I feel great.
This
Yeah?
was epic shopping. I'm excited.
We're excited too.
Yay! No matter what, these are gonna be both beautiful rooms.
Yeah.
So.
I'm excited to see like the difference.
I know, me too.
Yeah, totally.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Me, obviously. Even though I've been most.
I am.
Oh, the confidence is shedding.
I'm obviously gonna win. Yeah.
All right.
See you in the morning.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Good morning. We are on our way to the studio. Today is a huge day. We are going to be helping the contestants install their designs. We have the DIY supplies purchased. We have some crew people on hand to help them with their DIYs. Obviously, Joey's here too. I'll be helping them. And then the judges are coming later today.
Big day.
Big day.
So we just got all of our stuff off the truck. This is my pile of a lot of things, and this is Ashley's.
I honestly don't think we have enough stuff.
Yeah, we might need to go shopping again, which would be fun.
I feel really good about today. Yesterday was super chaotic, like the hustle and bustle, but today is gonna be fun.
My daughter did her first ever 7-hour stretch, and I slept for 2 hours of it, so that was a missed opportunity.
All right, so we're giving them a little space. We haven't called in the camera crews yet. We just have our vlog cam. We're here to help them get started. Today's gonna be crazy, so they just gotta figure out where everything's going, and then we just gotta get the stuff in.
Yeah. All right, time to powwow about the DIY project.
Good morning, how are you? I'm good. Okay, so your goal is you wanna do a panel of like a shiplap effect.
Yeah.
She really wants to do some sort of shiplap element.
Right.
So we figured out a cool way to do that without spending too much money. So we're just gonna rip down some 1/4-inch plywood and make a fake shiplap effect. But like shiplap traditionally has like a
Tongue and groove.
tongue and groove, so it laps over itself.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, it laps.
yeah, it laps. It laps.
Yeah, I'm thinking like,
So those are borders,
yes,
wood.
So molding pieces
wood, yeah.
to kind of seal it in.
So that's how long your strip will be.
Yeah.
And then you'll have your mold.
That's good.
We'll get that wood, we'll get those supplies going. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so pretty.
Obviously.
Yes.
Okay, high five.
Okay, so I did some sketches last night just based on the furniture we picked out. So up here, which is not on the sketch, is where the living wall's gonna go. So basically, we just have to build out really simple wood, and then I'm probably gonna put some like styrofoam in here.
So like a wood frame,
Wood frame, yeah.
1x4. So like it'll.
Oh yeah.
So basically, we'll do a box. We'll miter a box.
I should be getting you. You're talking about the details.
So basically, we'll just get a long piece of wood. This is a very affordable project, right?
Yes.
A long piece of like 1x4, and we'll miter it into a frame.
Yes.
So the biggest DIY project in the space is my living wall. It's like the crowning moment of the room. It's gonna go right above the bed.
And there'll be a mix of like drippy plants,
Yeah, it'll be so
succulents. Yeah, it'll look so cool. And then the moss
the
can
moss will
cover
be, like,
up.
the green. Like
Are
the
you wanting to
styrofoam.
stain your frame or paint your frame?
I think I'm gonna go with like a deeper, either like a deeper hazelnut color or like a really darker espresso color for that.
But paint or stain?
Stain, just to like the roughness of it.
Good plans. All right, we have a lot to do.
Oh wait, no, but yeah. Hannah! That's so cute! Oh. Holy, you just freehanded that?
Well, I stepped back a lot to look at it, but
But yes, that is so impressive. It looks so freaking cute. I'm so glad that you got the lighter color with the darker bed. That's really pretty. Great. Perfect fit.
So I have these crates that I'd like to use for side tables. I was trying to decide if I want to mount these ones with the unfinished pine, or I have ones that I painted white. You know what I could do? I could do this one horizontal, that one if we do the chair next to it vertically.
Ah, could play up the asymmetry even more, yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love the pine, and then you have the darker wood here.
I want to hang this
That is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh.
gray, but do you think like 2 distressed gray metal mirrors on the same wall right there is like too much?
No, I think that you have the wicker, the white, the wood, breaking it up.
And I think I like this tone, it matches this.
It's very modern farmhouse. Ladies, 3 hours left.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Wait,
So excited about
those
it.
letters turned out so cool.
I know. So it's chalk behind it to give like a shadow, and then I did some like string art here, so.
All right, guys.
Okay,
time's up. Time's up.
Throw blankets down. Yes, thank you. Hands up.
You guys, it looks amazing. You guys did so good.
So good. I'm so proud of you guys. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Okay,
Before we bring in the judges, you guys can check out each other's spaces.
now's the moment.
Now's the moment.
Moment of truth.
Go for it.
I'm so excited.
I'm sure you did really good.
Oh my gosh. Ashley's room is amazing. The wall color is my master bedroom color at my house, and I love it so much.
Oh my God. I feel like I just walked into like a magazine or something. I am completely blown away. I think she did an amazing job, and honestly, I think it's so amazing to see the contrast between our rooms, but it almost kind of feels like they could still be in the same house, if that even makes sense.
We have the best group of creative weirdos.
Oh my gosh, you guys, literally, these are two creative weirdos who watch our videos just like all of you. And seeing them look at each other's rooms and just soak it in and just be truly supportive of each other is like, oh my God, I'm getting verklempt. I have all these pregnancy hormones. It's very sweet. They're being really, really sweet.
All right, so we're gonna just walk the judges through what the challenge is, and we will get them prepared. The contestants are eagerly awaiting their walkthroughs, so it's about to get real.
Yeah. Our esteemed judges! Thank you so much for doing this. These rooms that these two contestants turned out are really great. It's gonna be hard to pick.
So here's the situation. So Joslyn, you judged on the last episode, and it was a little bit more, they just had to decorate.
Okay.
They could kind of choose whatever they wanted to do.
They could decorate within their own personal style.
Yes, it
Right.
was amazing.
So this time we wanted to challenge them with more parameters, like kind of how you would have being a professional designer out in the world. So we gave them a modern farmhouse style, which obviously you know the Main and Mason line from Ashley HomeStore in particular showcases that. So it's an on-trend style, but we challenged them to also bring in a DIY element.
Ooh,
so
love that.
we've got the queen of DIY here with us as a judge.
goodness.
But they also decided to bring in some personal items from their home as well to just further personalize the space.
They had 24 hours to design, shop, and install.
The winner is going to get a $1,000 gift card to Ashley Homes. But then
Both rooms are gonna win too because the designs of the rooms are gonna be donated to
a sense of home.
a sense of home.
I love that.
Oh, you know
good.
it, yes. It's a charity who helps individuals aging out of the foster system.
So everyone's winning today, ultimately.
Yeah, like this is a space for somebody else, not themselves. So how did they use the space planning? How is it just functionally as sort of a basic room for an individual since they don't really know the individual? Is it gender neutral, etc.? And also just how they use the floor plan.
We're gonna send you into each room with that contestant, but that's your time to grill them and, you know, take in whatever you need to take in to really determine who should be the champion of design versus design.
Mm-hmm. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready to be judgy?
Yeah. I don't know.
I know I don't envy you guys. It's gonna be hard.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh man.
Ashley, this is our contestant, Ashley. These are our wonderful, amazing judges. This is Lauren.
Hi.
This is Joslyn. And Sam.
Hi. The judges are here. They're about to look at our spaces. Not gonna say I'm sweating, not gonna say I'm not, but hopefully they can see the vision. Hopefully they can kind of feel the vibe that I was going for. I'm really excited to hear their feedback, but I'm also kind of scared to death, so.
Ashley here has been working very, very hard. Very talented
Thank you.
lady. We're both very proud as mentors of the work that you've done, so I'm really excited.
How
for
many
you.
hours of sleep did you get last night?
-12.
Wow. Love that.
But totally worth it, totally worth it.
All right,
Oh,
so
good. I'm glad you're saying that now. And you have the queen of DIY here.
No pressure.
Oh my God. Yeah, no pressure. But all right, take them in.
we'll stay out here.
Let's clear the way, judges. Go on in.
Okay. Oh my God.
All right, well, welcome to our farm fresh bedroom.
Whoa. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm obsessed.
I love that.
This is my #1 DIY. There's a lot of DIY.
That's so cool.
There's a lot of DIY moments going on, but this is like the crowning jewel of the room. Also, I did a DIY pipe shelf over
That's
here.
so cool. I was gonna ask you if that's a DIY too, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. That's really unique.
Thank you. It is a DIY, and I just wanted it to be kind of raw, so I didn't want to put any like wooden shelves on it. I just wanted the books to kind of sit against the wall and kind of have that really nice contrast. And I feel like it creates a really cool moment for this sort of dual desk vanity area. And then
I love your sculpture.
Oh, thank you. He's dabbing.
Are we dabbing?
He's dabbing, but hopefully in victory.
In victory. I love that.
Thank you. So these are also DIYs over here. This is kind of a moment. I made these 2 picture frames. You made those frames? I didn't make the frames, but I did the inserts. So that's actually, it's a table mat, like a placemat, and I just cut them out and I pasted them in there, and I felt like it gave it some cool texture and color. And
wait, so did you pick the paint color too?
I did, yeah.
Oh, it's so nice. It's like a good neutral, like
yeah. That's what I was going for.
Yeah. So I love that this actually says farm fresh. You're like
farm fresh.
That's so cute.
Farm fresh bedroom. And there's a lot of things in the room that are actually useful. Like someone is going to be living in this room.
Yes.
And sometimes the most beautiful rooms are like not necessarily realistic.
Yeah.
But you have a good dresser, and this could be like for laundry or something.
Totally.
Probably too.
Put belts on this.
Thanks. If it's a girl's room, they could hang their earrings and
So
stuff.
smart.
So
Totally.
hopefully it will act as that. Maybe like some cool scarves and stuff, and then storage underneath, because I have a lot of stuff. So I was just kind of putting myself in their shoes.
What drew you to this bed in particular?
What I think is super cool is like these iron kind of like
barn
detail.
doors.
You could like
Yeah,
pry it
it's like
open.
the barn doors. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like barn doors. So I'm like, yes, this is a farm. Like, let's put it
Perfect
in
mix.
here.
Yeah, and you mix and match with a lot of materials, which I'm personally a fan of. I love seeing like metals with different woods and like different materials. Even just the pillow game. The pillow game is amazing.
I am quite the comfy girl, so I like to have lots of pillows. I don't lay on all of them, but I like to feel like a really soft little environment. So as far as balancing the materials, again, going back to like my blueprint of like, okay, balance the masculine and feminine, make it androgynous.
The crate, where did you pull this from, or what made you choose that as a side piece?
So I DIY'd these as well. They came in more like the raw color, like the birch color, but I wanted to darken it up a little bit to kind of meld with the room.
And I love that you brought up the books because I think book styling is having such a moment right now.
Totally, I agree.
So what would you say was like the biggest challenge or the biggest hurdle that you kind of overcame with the room?
Overcoming like the time constraint was probably
sure.
my biggest challenge.
What was the last piece you added? I'm always interested to like see, because the last one's always like the final touch.
Like the best one.
Yeah, the best one, like
Yeah.
your best ideas at the very end.
Yes.
The last thing to be completed was this DIY above the
Got
bed.
it.
And it was really important to like you said, frame it out perfectly. So this literally went up last, and I'm so glad because I feel like it just tied everything together at the end, so.
Well, Ashley, I think we're all so impressed. For sure. This
Yeah.
is
So
honestly
It's
amazing.
really
Thank
good.
you.
And I think we've seen it all. It's time to move on. But thank you for the tour. This is like next level.
Thanks for stopping by. Come back anytime.
We'll be back.
Need to borrow some eggs.
Thanks, girl. Yes, exactly.
See ya. Bye. The judges seem to like the space, so I'm really excited about their good energy. So it's tough. They're really tough to read. I think it's purposeful, so who knows? It could go either way.
Oh, Hannah! Okay, so this is our other contestant, Hannah.
Nice to meet you.
Lauren, Joslyn,
I met
and
you.
Okay, so this is your chance to sell your room to the judges. So you really want to walk them through everything that you've done to make this space uniquely your design. And yeah, it's just your chance to potentially win Design vs. Design. So.
I hope you like the mural of my face that I did.
So excited.
Great. I'm excited to show you guys. I'm really proud of it. So yeah, I hope you like it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So welcome to my room.
Oh, chalk wall! Chalk wall! Chalk wall!
Yes! You have great handwriting.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
No, Joslyn, did you see the wall? Look at her handwriting up there.
What?
Oh my goodness.
How did you do that?
A ladder.
Wow.
Thank you. Well, I'll start here.
Yes.
So this is the dresser for like a practical storage solution. I like the idea of, because we had the black wall here, of sort of having something to anchor each space. So we were able to get the black desk and the darker highboy. And then these I hand wrote just in little picture frames from Ashley. And
Oh my gosh.
this is one of my favorite hymns, so I put it on one of my old hymnals. I collect them.
Oh, that's yours.
That's mine, yeah.
That's so cool.
So yeah, so then this was my DIY project to do some shiplap.
Oh my god, I didn't even. I,
Oh.
thought it was just, I didn't even realize it was a DIY. Like that's how good it looks.
Oh, thank you. I think it's great because it utilizes how high these walls are. And so we ended up just getting some plywood and cutting out even slats, yeah. And so we just put it against there and we're able to nail it in. And I think the overall effect for the amount of work put in is like really worth it. And then this is one of my favorite spots right here. It's gonna get sappy sentimental for a second, but this was the time of day my daughter was born. Oh. And then she's named after Elizabeth from the Bible, and also Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. So there's a Jane Austen book. So it's like a little ode to my child.
That is so cute.
It's terrible when you have kids, you like can only talk about your children, and I'm the worst. But anyways, this is my other baby from my house. But
Is that alive?
it's alive.
Wow,
Impressive.
Yeah.
It's not even fake. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so I wanted to keep green kind of as the biggest pop of color. I love plants, and I love that the farmhouse vibe kind of has that.
And what about the pendant light?
I loved this when I saw it in the store. I was really excited that y'all had it. I had originally wanted to do a circular piece over the bed. The bed ended up being higher than I thought it was going to be. So what I decided to do was try to center it so that when you're looking from this way, that is kind of like the center of the bed. So that sort of
Fills in that
blank
space there.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I tried to balance the masculine and feminine, just to make it a space that anybody would feel comfortable in.
How did you figure out choosing like the white bed and the dark bed and like the black table?
I took a gamble kind of in the store, and I was like, I really hope this pays off, and I think it does. I knew I had the anchor feature wall of the chalkboard, so I knew I wanted something light against that so it would contrast.
I think the black works against the wall with the shiplap, yeah.
But also still have moments like throughout that made it feel connected.
But like, what was the most difficult part of the whole thing?
I think for me, I was really fearful of cluttering because I tend to do that at my house. My husband would tell you. So I was trying to maximize negative space.
Another thing that I think I'm so impressed with that is a struggle for some of us, the pillow game. It's so good.
Pillow game strong. Pillow game
How did you come up with this like
Thank
little group,
you.
this little friendship group of pillows?
Well, I only pulled about 17. We had like an embarrassing amount of pillows with us. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm so glad you like it.
Love all of it. Honestly,
Thank
this
you.
is a great room, but I think we have some deliberating to do.
Seriously, major deliberation.
I don't envy you because I am obsessed with her room.
No, they're both amazing.
So great.
I love it.
Thank you for the tour.
Thank you guys.
This is awesome.
Thank you. So judges, you do not have an easy task ahead of you.
I'm stressed. I'm really stressed.
So you feel like pretty split right now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I get that. I mean, they both did really well, and I think it's interesting to see how they both interpreted the modern farmhouse thing and also both chose the same floor plan. Because obviously they had...
That's true, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, they really equally committed themselves to the challenge. Hannah is from Texas, so, I mean, we didn't know this ahead of time, but the modern farmhouse style was kind of more her personal taste, whereas Ashley leans a little bit more towards like the bohemian, mid-century, kind of more like your style vibes. And yours. I don't know what your personal style is. So it was like a little bit more of a challenge for her in that respect to bring herself to the modern farmhouse style. Probably the most intel I can give you, because other than that, they both are, you know, experienced DIYers, but not experienced professional designers.
So on a DIY front, I love both of them. I mean, I'm such a sucker for a chalkboard wall.
Yes.
And also, like, a chalkboard wall plus being able to write in, like, calligraphy and script.
I was blown away. That was the first pass that
Are you
she
kidding?
did
That was her first try. Are you
Her
kidding
first-
me?
I know.
Are you
She just
kidding
came
me?
down her ladder. I was like, what?
And it's so straight, and it looks amazing. So I love the chalkboard wall, and I also love the contrast of the black chalkboard wall, which is customizable, and the white bed frame. I think that looks great.
Yeah.
But then it's so tough because on Ashley's side, it's like the flip with the light walls, the dark bed, and I love that DIY. Like, I love air plants and stuff like that, and I think it's so cute. And that string DIY is something that that was like one of my first DIYs ever, like 7 years ago as LaurDIY. So like, makes me feel a little nostalgic.
Oh my gosh, you probably watched your video.
Maybe she
probably
did.
I mean, it looks better than mine did. I don't think she watched my tutorial. Oh my gosh. And then the shiplap, I didn't even touch on that. Like, that's such a cool farmhouse thing as well that I think she really pulled together.
Right now,
so in right now. And it also gives that vanity spot a nice focus.
Absolutely. She created almost like a nook
For sure.
for that desk in a straight walled
It was
room.
unexpected, and I loved it. It
Yeah,
was
I
good.
agree.
I'm honestly just so impressed with the fact that both of them stayed so within the perimeters of this challenge, because there's so many elements, not just the farmhouse element, the modern piece as well, the fact that they had to do a DIY, and that it's a gender neutral room and in 24 hours. What?
Oh my God, I literally I have heartburn just thinking about all of that.
I know, they are very sleep deprived, I think. But also just from stress, they said they went home and they just were like last minute Pinteresting, you know, ideas, and they came in with like their plants and their stuff from home, you know, but that's the sign of like that they really cared, you know, they really did
Your
put.
touch on it.
With that, I will leave you to your very hard task. And don't tell me, I'm gonna find out with the contestants.
Okay.
So you'll write it down and, all right, deliberate.
Thank
Have
you.
fun. Thank you.
Oh gosh.
We have problems.
We have major problems.
Major,
we have
major
a
problems.
major problem at hand.
I feel sweaty with stress.
All right, we've got our two wonderful contestants here, guys. Thank you so much, judges, for your careful deliberation. We just want to hear a little bit from you directly to the contestants, their final thoughts before we announce the winner.
Hannah and Ashley, this was by no means an easy decision. Both of you are incredibly talented. This was really tough for us. But starting with your room, Hannah, I think the thing I really loved about it was that you executed so well on the farmhouse modern. The only thing I have a slight critique on, the curtains. I felt like the blue poof was a little more feminine. Maybe if I'd seen that in like a gray or a taupe or something, I would have loved it a little more. And for you, Ashley, I loved your room so much too. The one thing that stood out to me, hands down, was your pillow game. Pillow game so strong, because I know for a fact how hard it is to put together a little fun fest like that, and I want to get cozy in that bed. One thing that I would say was like a slight downside for me was just how many things were in the room. I think you could have pulled back on maybe a few items, but beyond that, fantastic.
Oh my gosh, okay, and like I could not be in any more agreement that this was the hardest decision ever and that I could live in both of these rooms so easily. Okay, so Hannah, starting with your room, my favorite thing is a chalkboard wall. Like you saw my reaction, I died as soon as I walked in. And to be able to do calligraphy like that is just incredible and it looks so amazing. And then if I had to pick something to critique on, I think it would be the lack of a centerpiece over the top of the bed. So when you're looking at the headboard straight on, I think you're totally right. The light fills that space so perfectly, but from the side, there's a little bit of an empty space there. And then Ashley, for your room, my first reaction is I love the hanging lights. I love bringing outdoor lights indoors, and I think it was such a nice piece that again draws your eyes upwards, which I loved. And then again, if I had to pick something to critique on, I would have probably swapped out the two little stools or barrels at the end of the bed, maybe for like a bench or something.
Hannah, for you, I loved your use of the different wood elements. It really gave it that eclectic feel. The only critique I had was that one stool, kind of lonesome by himself. Just the placement was like throwing me off. And then for Ashley, I loved your use of the metals with the galvanized, and you have the piping. And the only thing I didn't like that flat line against that wall. Everything was just one place that I liked a little more spaced out.
Great critiques. Obviously, you guys have put some really careful thought into it. I know we have two very nervous contestants here, but you guys have the winner ready in that envelope. Okay, I don't know
right
yet.
Here.
I'm just as nervous for you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How are you guys feeling?
Terrified?
I feel everything.
Ready for a nap?
Regardless of who wins, your hard work is going to pay off because the rooms are going to be donated to a sense of
Yes.
home,
Yes.
which is amazing. So winners all around. But only one of you can win the $1,000 gift card to Ashley HomeStore and be crowned the winner of this episode of Design vs. Design.
Woo! All right, so with that, the winner is... And the winning designer is...
Hannah!
Oh my gosh. I thought you were gonna say Ashley. You're so good. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh my gosh,
You did such a good job. Hannah, congratulations.
You did so amazingly. Thank you. I know how hard this is. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Oh my gosh. I don't have cute reaction faces.
How are you feeling?
She's peeing. I'm like still shook. I don't know. She's shook. I'm shook, everybody. All right, well, that is it for this episode of Design vs. Design. Thank you so much, contestants. Literally, you guys put your heart and soul into this, and I'm so glad the truck is on its way to pick up for charity. So just both of you feel so good for all of that love and energy you put in, because they are going to good places. These rooms are gonna really make a change in someone's life, so that's amazing.
Guys, huge thanks to Ashley HomeStore for partnering with us on this video, and our judges.
Thank you so much to our judges, Sam, Lauren, Joslyn. We are going to be obviously putting everyone's info down in the description below. You better go subscribe. And then of course also follow our lovely contestants as well. All of the info will be below. Thank you so much for putting all of this energy into it. And make sure you guys comment below with ideas for the next Design vs. Designs, because we have lots of these planned, so we need to know what room should we do next?
Guys, you can be winners too. Link in the description for the $5,000 sweepstakes. You can also win some Ashley HomeStore stuff. So, everyone's winners.
Yay! Okay, great. So that's it.
That's
Yay!
it.
We're gonna celebrate. Stay creative, stay weird, stay you, because why not? Bye! We love you. Mwah. Creative Weirdo is a quick reminder
reminder, if you want to become a member, you go to youtube.com/MrKate and click on the join button, and it will sign you up to receive vlogs, discount codes, live chats, all the exclusive badges and emojis, etc. And I'm so excited to be doing this.